one of the benefits that I think we received from this course is coming together as a sales org all together, and kind of learning some of those ideas that'll help us as a total org.
I think overall a good review on how to manage pipeline and everything.
Creative in different ways. When it comes to like sales outreach, I'm not always the most creative, so even just thinking that way is useful.
Disrupting the pattern is something that resonated with me. Like I said, I'm not big into social media. I'm not a big LinkedIn guy, but there are definitely some topics that were brought up during our time together that I will absolutely use.
I think the first thing is really taking a harder look at my pipeline, being a little bit tougher on some of these people in here that I kind of keep in there is, very hopeful, but really they just need to close them out and move on, stop wasting my time. So being a little bit tougher on my pipeline.
The benefits were the ability to recognize patterns and comfort zones and break them.
Getting away from those reluctances, social media, it's not something I've been accustomed to using real effectively for prospecting, more for, gaining information on, the client is still at their current employment or at that job specifically, but utilizing it more for a prospecting technique on getting personable information per se on the clients, and then of course stepping out of the comfort zone and disrupting the pattern and sending them some personalized messages and so on and so forth.
6 human needs, because I think each prospect's a little bit different. I think we need to identify kind of what personality the prospect has and use that as a way to kind of follow up with that prospect, to kind of provide more meaningful, follow-ups based off, certainty, variety, significance, whatever their personality trait is, and kind of utilize and touch on that more.
I learned a lot from this course. I think it was definitely beneficial, and I think there's a lot of things, just as being a sales professional, that you may overlook or you just kind of don't put some attention on. So I think this really helps kind of put things more in perspective for me. But I think some of the things that I kind of took away from this training was more of a tighter and more accurate pipeline. So I'm sure Scott could attest to that. So, and I think LinkedIn cadences as well. I think it's important to not think so much and just kind of have a plan and a strategy in place. And by kind of following that plan, it gets you where you need to go without being stuck on the thought process of it. So I like the fact that Jason had the message where, it's almost like, just don't think, just this is what you do and you're done.